This video is going to cover the phases of rehab after articular cartilage surgical procedure. We've got our 4 different procedures down at the bottom there, and they are color-coded. Our first one here at the top is our microfracture. So remember, we're drilling deep into the bone in order to access that blood supply into the cortex of the bone, and hopefully with that blood supply we'll get some scar tissue and kind of fill the gap where the articular cartilage is missing. So we don't want to pressurize that newly scarring tissue, that fresh tissue, so we're not doing a screw home mechanism, so they can do passive range of motion extension but not active extension. We do want to achieve full passive range of motion by that 4-week mark, and this patient is going to be toe touch or non-weight bearing, again, to protect that new healing scar tissue. Our debridement type surgical procedure is going to be weight bearing as tolerated right away, potentially with crutches. We want to achieve range of motion fast and get them back to whatever activity they're doing. Remember, that's just the cleanup. There's no actual repair there. Our last 2 are implantation procedures. So our ACI, our autologous chondrocyte, is at the bottom there in purple. Progressive weight bearing, you can see that we're trying to slowly get full weight bearing by that 8-week mark. But it's going to be slow. So we would start maybe even with non-weight bearing, progressing to toe touch, progressing all the way up to full weight bearing. And then we're also going to see a limited ability to flex the knee. So in that first couple weeks, we're going to max out at 60 degrees. And then every week after that, adding 5 to 10 degrees until at 8 weeks, we have full range of motion at 125. With those graphs, we want to be careful about the type of aerobic exercise or other exercises the patient is doing, keeping to low impact activities at the 6-month mark, and then progressing up to at 9 months moderate impact activities. But we don't want high impact, so no pounding and no running. Finally, our last option, which is our Oates procedure, is in the blue line there, and pretty much it's limited in weight bearing to allow the Oates procedure again to heal. So you'll see a lot of the repairs are limited in weight bearing to protect that graft or that healing process, and that's going to be really important that we don't pressurize these healing tissues too much.